Every night as I travel home from work, I take a shortcut from the bus stop to my house. It's a short stretch of forested road, dimly illuminated by rusting street lamps. Cars rarely pass through the area, and I enjoy the solitary comfort of strolling in the middle of the deserted asphalt, taking in the cool night air. This night, as I take the usual trip back home, something peculiar stops me in my tracks. A distance ahead of me, the street lamps are flickering. Those further down the road have their lights extinguished completely. A silent thought creeps into my mind, but I brush it off immediately. I walk briskly, and it's not long before I am completely enveloped in blackness, with only the starless night sky for company. I am filled with some sort of inebriated serenity as silhouettes around me start to twist and bend into formless, shadowy shapes, fusing with the sky like a murky watercolor painting. A rustling in the trees suddenly catches my attention. To my left, I can barely make out the outline of an old rain tree. Its branches and leaves sway and shake in the absence of a breeze. I squint at it, not entirely trusting my senses. As if in response to my attention, a part of the tree suddenly fills with an ethereal blue light, illuminating a figure amidst the foliage. An old woman sits on the crisscross of branches. Her skin is as weathered and wrinkled as the tree bark. Her hair is frizzy and disheveled as an overgrown brush. She wears a tattered gown, with the bottom half of her body melding in with the rest of the tree. For a moment I stay rooted to the spot, unsure of how to react. The woman opens her mouth to speak.
"Could you help me down?"
She says in a sing-song voice, tone rising and falling with each syllable. My skin crawls under the petrifying gaze of that haggard creature on the treetop. A certain numbness overcomes me, as the unnaturalness of the situation causes me to disassociate slowly from my surroundings. I'm not sure I can get you from up there," I stutter. The woman opens her mouth wider and wider in a smile, the edges of her face stretching impossibly outwards. Layered spirals of human-like teeth dot the fleshy inside of her cavernous cavity, blotched and stained by grime. For a while I lock eyes with the grinning demon, transfixed and paralyzed by morbid attraction. With a sudden snap and crack, her torso starts to elongate, her body jerking violently with every inch it grows. She extends herself downwards, winding and bending like a snake until her face is next to mine. She holds both her arms out as if expecting a hug.
"Help me down now?"
My dreamlike state buckles under the weight of the terrifying reality. I run, and I run, never to return to that same stretch of road ever again.